A group of friends came over to visit their old buddy Wong, but as soon as they arrived, Lee wrinkled his nose and complained, "Oh my god, this road is so filthy." Inside, Wong's wife, looking pale and weak, asked softly, "Honey, you've been busy all day. Who's coming today?" Wong smiled, "My friends are coming over," but she sighed and said gently, "Honey, why are you inviting them when I'm not feeling well?" Wong hesitated before replying, "I just wanted to see them again. It's been so long." Then he spoke up, trying to sound cheerful, "Hey, I found this big hospital." The moment she heard that, Wong's wife instantly understood why her husband had invited his friends. So she said, "Honey, let's not talk about my illness in front of your friends, and please don't borrow any money, okay?" But Wong, with a trembling voice, said, "We've been best friends for so many years. I'm confident one of them will lend me a little cash." His friends had arrived. Wong quickly went out to greet them. "Hey, I've prepared a lot of dishes. Come on in, let's eat." But Lee scoffed, "There are so many restaurants in this city. Why do we have to eat here?" John, shaking his head, "What are you talking about? Wong's cooking is amazing." Even Mark added, "Yeah man, it smells so good in here." Wong smiled gratefully. "All right then, let's eat." As they sat down, John took a bite and smiled. "This pork tastes exactly like the one you used to make back in the day." Lee nodded, "Yeah, very tasty." But after a few bites, John looked up and asked, "Wong, what's the real reason you invited us over?" Wong hesitated, then said quietly, "You're my friends, so I just wanted to see you." Lee asked, "Isn't your wife sick?" Wong sighed and admitted, "Yes, she is, and I actually invited you guys here because I wanted to borrow some money." Lee quickly waved his hands. "Oh man, I really can't help right now. I just bought a new car." Wong's eyes filled with desperation. "Please, help me. If you want, I can even sell my land to you." But Lee repeated, "I wish I could help, but really, I just bought that new car outside." Mark lowered his eyes, saying softly, "Brother, I'm sorry. My business isn't doing well lately." John sighed, "You know I work so much, but this time, I really can't help you." Meanwhile, Lee kept eating and drinking, and when he was full, "All right, let's go. I'm running late." John frowned. "I haven't even eaten enough yet." Lee shrugged. "Let's go already." John and Mark looked at each other, both feeling awful. Finally, John said quietly, "Brother, we have to leave now." Then Wong's wife looked at him with tears in her eyes. "Honey, maybe it's better if I don't get treated." Wong's heart felt like it was shattering. "Babe, don't say that. Don't you want to get better? You're the person I love the most, and I'll do whatever it takes to give you a better life." Just then, John and Mark came back, holding thick stacks of cash. Wong froze. "Why did you two come back? Did you forget something?" But John's face was red with anger. "Why did you call Lee, man? How could you expect him to help you?" Mark added, "We said we couldn't help before because Lee was in the room, and you know how he always borrows money for ridiculous reasons." They handed the cash to Wong. Wong was stunned, unable to speak. Then John smiled. "Also, I'm still hungry, and I'm not leaving without another serving of your homemade pork." Wong's wife smiled through her tears. "I'll go heat up the food for you." But John stopped her gently. No, we'll do that. You just rest, sister-in-law." So friends, ask yourself, how many people in your life would truly stay when everyone else walks away?